Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Conspiracy, Case 53, playing dead. Let's unlock Chapter 3 and CCN is going to compromise our investigation by going live. Hello, Detective Hayes here? Gloria, Katrina, I just got a call from one of my informants. CCN is about to broadcast information about Savannah Blake's murder from outside the spa. What? That will attract tons of people to the spa, which would compromise our investigation. We gotta stop them. Katrina, we need to get over to the spa at once. That's right, let's go. Rick Murray here, folks, with some breaking news. Behind me, you see one of the last places Savannah Blake visited before she was so violently murdered. Stop right there, Mr. Murray, and turn off that microphone. We're just reporting the news, man. It ain't illegal. It is when you could compromise an ongoing investigation. What's more, you're one of our suspects, so unless you want to spend the rest of the day in custody, you'd better stop this broadcast. Alright, don't have a cow, man. I won't know anything about Savannah Blake's death until we find your killer. And I promise you, it ain't me. We'll know for sure soon enough, Mr. Murray. Katrina, Murray's wasted enough of our time. But since we're here, let's push on with our investigation by taking another look around the spa. I knew it was going to be him broadcasting. Well, him being the journalist and talking. You just gave me another reason to hate journalists. It's because they ask too many questions and then they go on about talking about the murder investigation and that way they compromise the investigation. Yeah, this looks like a voucher for the spa. And look, it's signed Savannah. There's also a message on it, but it's all but faded. Let's recover it. You also found this little velvet box. How intriguing. We better unlock it. And you think this broken doll is worth reassembling? I'll trust your instincts, Katarina. We're not far behind our killer. I know it. Okay. Alright, first we're gonna restore this figurine. Oh, that's her character from the Transmutators. She looks badass. Katia, this is a figurine of Savannah Blake's character in Transmutators 9. Carter got the entire set for Christmas. But Carter's doll didn't have these numbers written on it. Maybe Ramirez will know what the numbers are about. Let's get the figurine to him. Looks like a bank account number. But I don't think anybody would be crazy enough to write a bank account number on the doll and then take it with him here to the spa. Everybody will see it. $200 for what? The spa voucher is addressed to Clarice, Katrina. We know someone by that name. Savannah's publicist. So the voucher must have been a present from Savannah to Clarice Gold. But wait, look at the message. Clarice, if I give you this voucher, will you finally let go of your silly grudge? So the voucher was less a gift and more a peace offering to Clarice. Let's find out why she had a grudge against Savannah. Well, we already know that Clarice only cared about her career more than Savannah's death. This looks like a ring box, so Was somebody proposing to Savannah? Maybe that blonde guy? Love story. That's the combination. That is one blingy ring in the box you unlocked, Katrina. It was clearly a gift for Savannah. Look, there's a note. Sav, I won't take no for an answer. L. Sav must refer to Savannah, and L has got to be Leif's true, her celebrity boyfriend. Was Leif trying to propose? I thought Leif considered Savannah only a means to an end his quest for celebrity status. But this ring paints a different picture. We better talk to him. Okay. Alright, let's have a chat with Clarice first. Please make this quick, Inspector Katrina. I'm a busy woman. A busy woman who we know had a grudge against our victim. We found a voucher Savannah Blake gave you. Ah, that girl and her vouchers, as though it would make up for the hell she put me through. What are you talking about, Miss Gold? Savannah was a total diva, Inspector Katrina. I was her publicist, but she treated me like her slave. I barely got to enjoy my daily flat white. And once, she even made me unblock her toilet with Mr. Biceps. Another time I was having family issues, but Savannah just yelled at me and forced me to attend all her press junkets instead of taking time off. It must have been difficult to work for someone so demanding, Miss Gold. But let's not find out you murdered Savannah Blake in retaliation for her actions. Oh, but it could be you. Let's have a chat with Leif now. Inspector Katrina, could you be a darling and give me a flat white? I'd go myself, but I can't deal with fans hounding me about Savannah. I'm not your helper, so... no. We're here to ask you about this ring. Why didn't you tell us you proposed to Savannah this morning? Because the woman turned me down! For the third time! Third time? Ooh. She turned you down 3 times? How did you take it? I couldn't believe it. Who turns a hottie like me down? And I'm not just a pretty face, Inspector Katrina. I also read books, keep my bathroom clean with Mr. Biceps, cook great meals. Anyway, my patience with Savannah was very thin, as you can imagine. So this morning I told her it was her last chance. Marry me or else. Or else you throw acid in your face for daring to reject you? No, Inspector Katrina, living without me would have been punishment enough. Ooh, but it could be you, dude. Let's check out the number on the figurine. Hey, Katrina, ever been to Cayman Islands? Only in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It was the last holiday Jake and I went on before we split up. I'll never forget those beautiful turquoise waters. Well, your victim was also a fan of the place, but more because of the tax breaks than the beach. It's those numbers on the figurine you sent me. They match a bank account in the Caymans. Oh, well, knew it was a bank account. So, Savannah Blake had an offshore bank account? Most of it, what do people do? What's the catch, Ramirez? The catch is that the money Savannah was depositing didn't come from her movie income. Then where did it come from? I'm still looking into it, but meanwhile you might want to talk to Easy Ramsey. Girl checked the handwriting on the numbers on the figurine and it matched hers. Easy Ramsey? How would she know about Savannah's finances? Alright, Katia, we better bring her in. Well, you said you were watching her, so... What is it? Miss Ramsey, please explain what you're doing in possession of Savannah Blake's bank information. So you found my figurine then? Well, I wouldn't need to explain this if you were actually doing your job. Look, you know that Savannah was my idol, partly because of that charity she'd set up for the Greensboro earthquake victims. That's why I had to know everything about her. But then I found out that her charity was a scam. Savannah wasn't helping the victims at all. What? She wasn't? That account of hers was full of stolen money, Inspector Katrina. Savannah was keeping all the money people donated. For herself. Savannah was just as bad as all the others. She betrayed me. Miss Ramsey, you made some outlandish claims in the past. How can we know that what you're saying about Savannah Blake is true? I got tons of proof. I'll give it all to you. Everyone needs to know the truth about unsaintly Savannah. Please do. What Miss Blake did was reprehensible, but I hope for your sake that you didn't murder her because of it. My. This is some big accusation. Katrina, we've now discovered that Savannah Blake had quite a callous side. If reason Ramsey is to be believed, that the actress used her charity as a front to embezzle money. And according to Savannah's publicist, she was an uncaring diva with no empathy for those who worked for her. Then there's the ego-bruised Leif Strom, whose marriage proposal Savannah rejected. Could any of these people have killed our victim in retaliation for her actions? I agree, there's only one way to find out. More investigating. So let's make one final sweep of the studio where we found Savannah's body. Big accusations, but who was so angry that she wanted to kill her? Let's check them all out. Oh, it could be Bateman. No. Oh, it's not going to be easy. For a moment I thought it was going to be her, but no, she didn't say anything about her profile. Could be Clarice, and could be Leaf. Wait. I think... Oh, maybe I should know what the profile, pieces of the killer's profile is going to be. Because... I don't know, I've seen the two of our suspects have some kind of necklaces, pendants of some sort. So is it going to be that? I don't know, but I don't want to know because I really want to arrest Bateman. Oh, Mr. Biceps bottle. Katrina, is that an empty bottle of Mr. Biceps drain on blocker? It's got to be our murder weapon. There's a bluish stain on it. Let's get a sample, but be careful in case there's acid in it. And there could be something hiding in that box of studio paraphernalia. Let's dive in. We're on the heels of our killer, so let's not lose momentum, Katrina. Okay. Let's first collect something from the bottle, and I'm gonna put on my gloves just to be careful. Let's do this. I don't know what to make of this blue liquid you got from the murder weapon, Katrina. Let's get straight to him. handkerchief and looks like he gets burned from the acid. This handkerchief discovered in the box of studio stuff has got acid burn marks on it, Katerina. You're right, the killer must have used the cloth to protect themselves while throwing acid on our victim. Quick, let's send a handkerchief to Amir. Let's check out the blue liquid first. Katerina, did I tell you about the time I got my ears pierced? My mom almost killed me. Amir, that sounds like a hilarious story, but right now, we got a killer to catch. I'm just looking at his ears to see the holes. And no, don't worry, Gloria, I was getting to that. What, does the killer wear earrings? You see, the blue residue you collected from the murder weapon had exactly the same chemical consistency as the product I bought to keep my sterling silver earrings clean. Therefore, there's no doubt in my mind that Savannah Blake's killer is wearing silver earrings and shiny ones at that. Well, Katerina will make sure to serve our silver earring wearing killer sentence on a silver platter. Bateman doesn't wear earrings, so it's not going to be him. I thought this case was going to be where we finally arrest him for a second time. Amir, please tell us you picked up something about Savannah Blake's killer from the handkerchief we sent you. Well, as you suspected, your killer used this handkerchief to protect their hand from the acid they threw on Savannah Blake. However, the flimsy piece of cloth was not very effective against the deadly bird weapon, so your killer also got burned in the process. These burns were minor, but they did cause some bleeding, and traces of the killer's blood were left on the handkerchief. I examined these traces and I can tell you that your killer has A negative blood. So our killer's blood is A negative. Well, they'll be getting an F in the courtroom. An F, yeah. Nice. Katerina, we amassed the necessary evidence to catch Savannah Blake's killer, and it all points to one sadistic culprit. Let's go get him. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, he doesn't have earrings. Nothing from Bateman. Oh, it's not even him. I thought it was going to be him, but he's 0 minus. Why did you kill her? Was it because you had enough of her? We'll see now. What was that about? Clarice Gold, you're under arrest for the murder of Savannah Blake. Are you crazy? What makes you think I'd kill my biggest cash cow? Well, we know it was you who threw Mr. Biceps all over her. We found your silver earring cleaner on the bottle you used. If wearing silver earrings is your only proof of guilt, then I don't think detective work is for you, Miss Katerina. You can't get away from me. Oh, we are far from finished, Miss Gold. We also know you threatened Miss Blake with a quote from the Transmutators 9, a film you are very familiar with. Yeah, me and the rest of the world. Transmutators is the biggest blockbuster franchise of the decade. Well, the rest of the world doesn't share your blood, which we found on your handkerchief riddled with acid burns. Okay, Sperkatia, you got me. I killed Savannah Blake. But she deserved to die. She killed my baby. What? How? Miss Blake killed your baby? What are you talking about? I've been trying to have a baby for a long time and I finally conceived. Doctor said it was a risky pregnancy and Savannah knew this. One night we were due to attend an event to promote Uptown Abbey when Savannah came down with a terrible flu. She was running a high fever and coughing like mad. I told her it was dangerous for me to be around her while she was contagious because of the baby. But she said she couldn't cancel the event and she needed me to be there. The success of Uptown Abbey was at stake. A couple of days later, I'd caught the flu from Savannah and had a miscarriage. Oh dear. It's better, Katrina. I've been hoping to get pregnant for years, and I lost my baby, all because of Savannah Blake was too selfish to care. I'm sorry you went through such a horrible experience, but killing Miss Blake wasn't going to bring your baby back. I know, but watching Savannah writhe and shriek in pain as the chemicals burned her skin gave me some temporary respite. Miss Gold, losing your baby must have been unbearable, but I'm afraid you're under arrest for murdering Savannah Blake. Jeez, it's very sad. Clarice Gold, you stand trial for the brutal murder of Savannah Blake. How do you plead? Guilty, Your Honor, but as a mother yourself, surely you can understand my reasons for killing her. Any feelings I have are irrelevant. Now, tell me, why did you choose to kill Miss Blake in a television studio for all places? I knew Savannah liked to be alone before every interview so we wouldn't be disturbed. And studios are soundproof so no one would be able to hear her cries of pain. Miss Gold, you clearly have no remorse for the heinous crime you committed. This court therefore sentences you to 21 years in prison with obligatory psychiatric counseling. Case closed. My life is worthless without my baby anyway. My. Katrina, you successfully solved Savannah Blake's murder, but as usual, there's no rest for the wicked. We went to the TV studio to find out if Louis Leroux knew anything about Ad Astra. And we'd better resume that investigation before the trail goes cold. Yeah, that's why we came here in the first place. I thought the motive for murder was going to be something about Ad Astra, but well, because I thought it was going to be Bateman, but it was nothing. Alright, we're gonna stop here, we're gonna continue playing Into the Stars, number 5. So, thank you for watching, don't forget to leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!